Hi, good day everyone. Now let's discuss general education actual questions from last September 2023 LET exam. Okay, so this is Teacher Josh. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. Okay, first question. Which of the following appliances consumes the most electricity? So ito yung pinagkaguluhan na question. Okay, is it A, refrigerator, B, aircon, C, TV, or D, washing machine? Okay, what is your answer? Okay, so the answer is aircon. Here's a breakdown of the biggest energy use categories in the typical home. So, unang-una dito ang air conditioning and heating. So, the best answer is aircon. Number two, Scent of Apples, a collection of stories that succeeded with the United States audience, was written by who? A. Bienvenido Santos, B. Carlos Bulosan, C. Nick Joaquin, or D. Jose Garcia Villa. So, who wrote Scent of Apples? So, the answer is Bienvenido Santos. Scent of Apples by Bienvenido Santos is part of a short story collection of the same name published in 1978 by University of Washington Press. Scent of Apples tells the story of one man and his family's unique experience as Filipino immigrants to the United States. So, Scent of Apples, Bienvenido Santos. 3. Ang ama ng Balarila ay si A. Jose Corazon de Jesus, B. Amang Rodriguez, si Inigo Eder Galado, or D. Lope K. Santos. So, sino ang ama ng Balarila sa Pilipinas? So, the answer is Lope K. Santos. Si Lope K. Santos ay isang tanyag na manunulat sa wikang Tagalog noong kanyang kapanahunan sa simula ng ika-19,000 taon. Bukod sa pagiging manunulat, isa rin siyang abogado, kritiko, lider obrero at itinuturing na ama ng pambansang wika at balarila ng Pilipinas. So, ama ng balarila, si Lope K. Santos. 4. Ironing of clothes and ice melting in hands are examples of the process called A. Condensation, B. Conduction, C. Radiation, or D. Convection. So, the answer is conduction. So, 2 times din itong lumabas nung September. Conduction. The primary method of heat transfer when ironing clothes is conduction. The iron heats up very quickly because it is metal, which is a good conductor. When the metal is touched to the clothing, heat is directly transferred to the clothing. So the answer is conduction. Question number 5. Ang mga panlapi na pagsumikapan, pagsumigawan, magdinuguan ay mga halimbawa ng A. Panlapi, B. Laguhan, C. Gitlapi, or D. Unlapi. So the answer is laguhan. Laguhan kapag makikita ang mga panlapi sa unahan, gitna at hulihan ng salita. Halimbawa, magdinuguan, salitang ugat dito ay dugo. So yung mga panlapi na sa unahan, yung mag, tapos meron din sa gitna, meron din sa hulihan. An. Pagsumikapan, ipagsumigawan. So, ang answer is laguhan. 6. Considering the tayo-tayo mentality of the Filipinos, the one goal for change that should be worked on is to develop A. A sense of common good, B. A sense of national pride, C. Pakikisama, or D. The habits of hard work. So, we must change the tayo-tayo mentality to A sense of common good. Real common goods are the basis of social unity, friendship, cooperative enterprises, and family. The real common good is genuinely shared and as such provides the basis for a new and distinctive way of life. So, tayo-tayo, kanya-kanya must be changed to cooperative enterprises, a sense of common good. Unity. Number 7, Princess Diana, sudden unexpected death was like a candle in the wind is an example of A. Simile, B. Metaphor, C. Hyperbole, or D. Irony. So, familiar tayo dapat sa simile, metaphor, hyperbole, and irony. So, ang keyword dito is like a candle in the wind. So, the answer is simile. A simile is a figure of speech that compares two things using the words like or as. A simile candle in the wind means something or someone that is very fragile, vulnerable, or short-lived. It implies that the person or thing can be easily extinguished or blown away by any adversity or change. The simile is often used to describe the death of a famous or beloved person such as Princess Diana or Marilyn Monroe. So the answer is simile if we compare two things and use words like or as. Simile. 8. What could be the reason why Jose Rizal used Rizal as his surname while all his siblings used the surname Mercado? A. Young Rizal was expelled from parochial school. B. The Mercado siblings were blacklisted in schools. C. The Mercado family members were suspects as anti-government. Or D. Jose Rizal was an adopted son. So, bakit Rizal ang ginamit ni Jose Rizal, hindi Mercado? So the answer is the Mercado family members were suspects as anti-government. Jose began to use the name Rizal instead of Mercado, which the rest of his family used, in order to avoid the surveillance that the Spanish authorities were already giving Pasiano because of his connections with Burgos. Because suspect sila ng anti-government. Okay, question number 9. Before the coming of the first settlers from neighboring countries in Asia, there are already early occupants in the Philippines. A. Negritos, B. Malay, C. Indonesian, or D. Borneans. So, who was the first occupants in the Philippines? The answer is Negritos. Negritos, Proto-Malay, and Malay peoples were the principal peoples of the Philippine archipelago in prehistoric and ancient times. The Negritos are believed to have migrated by land bridges some 30,000 years ago during the last glacial period. So, ang keyword dito or ang mnemonics, AIM. Una ang Aborigines, Negritos, and then AIM I, Indonesian, and M, Malays. AIM. AIM. AIM ang ating mnemonics. Then, the major source of energy on Earth is A. Wind, B. Forest, C. Sun, or D. Water. So, very easy question lang ito. So, the answer is sun. One of the most important sources of energy is the sun. The energy of the sun is the original source of most of the energy found on Earth. So, sun is the most important source of energy. 11. The collection of stories of animals which teach moral lessons is A. Lion King, B. 1001 Arabian Nights, C. Aesop's Fables, or D. Grimm's Fairy Tales. So, use animal stories. So the answer is Aesop's Fables, a group of stories thought to have been written by Aesop, a Greek storyteller. The main characters in these stories are animals, and each story demonstrates a moral lesson. So two times din lumabas sa question yung about kay Aesop. Okay, question number 12. The part of newspaper article which gives the name of the writer of the article is called A. Byline, B. Deadline, C. Runner line, or D. Headline. So, makikita natin yung name ng writer. So, the answer is byline. So, according to dictionary.com, byline defines as a printed line of text accompanying a news story, article, or the like giving the author's name. So, the answer is byline. Okay, question number 13. Tax imposed on every citizen of the Philippines is known as A. A. Real estate tax, B. Property tax, C. Community tax, or D. Income tax. So, every citizens must pay this kind of tax. So, the answer is community tax. A community tax, also called a residence tax or poll tax, is imposed on all the inhabitants of the community who are 18 years old and above, as well as to juridical persons like corporations doing business in the community or whose office or establishment is located in the community. So the answer is community tax. 14. One of the country's most enduring literary masterpieces, Florante at Laura, was written by A. Lope K. Santos, B. Francisco Baltasar, C. Mariano Ponce, or D. Amado Hernandez. So the answer is Francisco Baltasar. Ang Florante at Laura ni Francisco Baltasar ay isang obra maestra sa panitikang Pilipino. So, Francisco Baltasar, Florante at Laura. 15. What is the process of use by plants to convert the energy from sunlight to chemical energy? So, this is a science question. A. Photosynthesis, B. Diffusion, C. Cytolysis, or D. Photochemical conversion. So, very easy question. Okay, so the answer is photosynthesis. Photosynthesis, the process by which green plants and certain other organisms transform light energy into chemical energy. So the answer is photosynthesis. Light energy into chemical energy. Okay, 16. Pinakapayak na anyo ng salita na walang kahalong panlapi ay A. Laguhan, B. Gitlapi, C. Salitang ugat, or D. Kabilaan. So, walang kahalong panlapi. Ang answer ay salitang ugat. Ang salitang ugat o root word sa wikang Ingles ay ang pinakasimpleng anyo ng isang salita na hindi pa nababago o hindi pa napapalitan ng mga panlapi. Salitang ugat. Walang mga panlapi. Okay, math question. The bottle of perfume costs 10,000 pesos. If a discount of 10% is given, the bottle of perfume will cost how much? Okay, A, 1,000, B, 9,000, C, 10,000, or D, 5,000. Okay. So, ililas na natin yung 10% sa 10,000. So, the answer is 9,000. Para simple na lang yung computation natin, 100% less 10% discount is 90% or 0.9 sa decimal. So, imumultiply natin yung 10,000 sa 0.9. So, the total cost of the perfume will be 9,000 na lang. So, the answer is 9,000. Okay, 18. English. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. Of Elizabeth Browning is an example of A. Elegy, B. Sonnet, C. Epic, or D. Allegory. Okay, so the answer is sonnet. How Do I Love Thee was first published in the collection Sonnets from the Portuguese, which Elizabeth Barrett Browning dedicated to her husband, the poet Robert Browning. The poem is a conventional Petrarchan sonnet that lists the different ways in which the poet loves her husband. So, this is a sonnet. Okay, 19. The fisherman uses worms to blank the fish. Is it bait, B, bite, C, bitten, or D, bit? So this is another English question. Okay, so the answer is bait. So Webster Dictionary, something such as food used in luring, especially to a hook or trap. So example, using worms for bait. So the answer is bait. 20. Last question. The two consecutive even integers, the sum of which is 34 are? So, ang hinahanap natin dito ay even integers. A, 20 and 21, B, 17 and 19, C, 20 and 22, or D, 16 and 18. So, Add lang natin yung even integers. So, yung A and B, hindi na siya kasama. So, dalawa na lang, C or D. So, the answer is D. 16 and 18. 16 plus 18 is 34. So, konti lang yung math question last September 2023 exam. Yan. So, that's it. Thank you for watching. Okay, wait for my another uploaded video. Thank you. Bye-bye.